Alright, I think it's recording.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Alright, folks, what's up? It's your boy Tundex back here with Mr.
My name is NeoGamespark.
But yes, we're recording. Just talk about a little bit of the state of Nintendo. You know, everybody did their post E3 wrap ups, talking about everything. Nintendo didn't really have a conference though.
Yeah.
So I just thought that it would be nice to just kind of talk about them as a whole and what they are or are not doing.
Yep.
So if you're not aware, what Nintendo did for their E3 is they didn't even have a direct where they talked about games that were coming up or anything. All they did was they talked about
shout outs to our sponsors, Sonic.
If only it was a sponsor.
Oh god dang, man, I would be the biggest sellout in all time.
But they just talked about Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, not
go.
The Wind.
I've seen a lot of people call it Breath of the Wind for some reason.
They talked about that and at the the Treehouse.
That treehouse needs
So
to
the tree,
fudge down.
yes, the Treehouse stream was going on for like 8 hours a day, and yeah, they talked about a few other games here and there, but it was just Zelda, 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 Zelda. Which Zelda looks amazing. I could talk about that at another time, but it's just like
Okay, let me go off on my rant for a second. You remember how a couple of weeks ago when Nintendo revealed that NX wasn't going to be at E3 and that they'd be focusing on Zelda? We heard non-stop crap from people saying, oh, it's not just going to be Zelda. They're going to have other games. They're going to announce new stuff for people to play. What did I friggin' tell all of you social rejects? To coin a phrase from Black Rock, what did I tell y'all?
But there was they did do a silent release of
a stealth release of what?
The stealth release of Rhythm Heaven Madness. Whatever.
Rhythm Heaven Madness Reloaded triple back. No.
It's a fun game, but who cares?
No. I told y'all for the longest time that this company, Nintendo, does not care about you. They don't care about gamers, and it's evident with what they showed at E3. One friggin' game. One game.
Hey, don't forget that one too.
One game. Yeah, just one game. And this is... we did a video, I think it was probably 2 years ago, called The State of Nintendo, where we were talking about where things are going wrong with the company, where they need to improve, and why, as genuine fans of Nintendo, we are not happy. But what we kept hearing is that, oh, well, Nintendo's doing their own thing. They're different. Nintendo doesn't have to cater to you guys. They're going off on their own path. Oh, Sony this, Microsoft that. And here we are at E3 with no games for the next 11 months.
But don't forget about the picture that some people are putting up where it has, it was from, was it Man of Steel?
Batman v Superman.
Okay, where it had everybody like bowing down and...
You know the dream sequence? Sequence where... I think I can explain this.
Go ahead.
The dream sequence where Superman comes down and Batman is in the chains. They had friggin' Zelda be Batman, and all on the sides of those damn soldiers were Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft, EA... And I'm just sitting here like, one game?
Yeah, one game.
One friggin' game.
But they have more than one game.
Well, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon?
Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, and Pokemon Go. So they had 4 games. Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Moon, Zelda, and Pokemon Go.
Oh my god.
And I didn't see this other part, but they did talk about Monster Hunter, and you could see it. They did talk about...
oh great, more games you've already played.
Tokyo Mirage.
Weeaboo Session.
Yeah, that one. I'm getting it. It's going to be fun. It's like Persona. It's Nintendo Persona. It straight up is. I'm going to get it.
Nintendo missed the boat by not buying Atlas.
Yeah, they really did. But they just didn't talk about anything. And my thing here is, what they showed with Zelda, the game looks like it's complete, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
It looks completely finished. And apparently they were being so lock and key with their demo because it was actually the full game, and it was you could have went and gotten out and done everything you wanted to, but it had the time limit on it to keep you from being able to do
minutes,
that.
right?
Something like that. Because the game looks amazing. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just like, as fun as the new Zelda looks, it's not enough for me to be like, oh, that's fine, Nintendo. I'm happy with what you're doing, and I'm okay that you didn't show the NX. I have faith in you that you're gonna do the right thing, because Microsoft talked about their new console, but you're Nintendo and you don't have to do that, and you don't have to get anybody excited for your console and show the reasons why you're gonna you're relevant anymore because you're Nintendo, you're Papa Nintendo, and I'm just gonna do whatever. No. This is a man right here who has had pretty much. I've had every Nintendo console, save the Virtual Boy. I've had everything, and I just with this NX thing, I don't care. I don't know. Zelda U is not Zelda U anymore, but that's all I care about now. And I'll get that game and I'll be fine. My Wii U it has some fun games, but
Now, here's my whole opinion on it. Like, y'all know me, I'm a Nintendo fan, but I'm also a realist. Not to say that Tundex here isn't a realist, but when I see a list of video games that are coming out for the next 12 months, and I see that majority of these games are coming to a Nintendo platform, I get worried. And then when I start seeing the exclusives that are on that list that aren't even being developed for that said Nintendo platform, that is an issue. Because say what people want about PlayStation 4, Xbox One, what have you. You can berate Microsoft for their exclusives not really being exclusives, but it's given people who don't have an Xbox One, who don't want a PC, to buy Xbox One. Yeah. PlayStation 4 has a crap ton of exclusives in development. With the Wii U, from now in June, with Tokyo Mirage Sessions, there is no big profile AAA exclusive that will get people to buy this system. And I know what people are saying, oh, they're pushing all those games to the NX, like Pikmin's getting moved to the NX. What's it called? Retro Studios' new game is going to be on the NX. I feel like it's freaking deja vu with the Wii U again.
Yeah,
like,
same thing.
Every single time everyone's like, oh, you gotta wait for these things, you gotta wait for these things. So you're telling me we gotta wait years to play a game and drop another $400 on this system to play games that could have been released on the Wii U. Like, this is where I normally don't do this because I think it's kind of pretentious as all hell, but I'm calling out people's gamer cards. Like, how do you sit back as a gamer and think this is okay to not get not only third-party releases, but exclusives?
Yeah, seriously. Because it's been, what was the last big...
The last big profile release was, oh, you know, let me get this game right here. Hold on. We're going to get the live prop. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Show it to the fine folks at home.
This was the last big one right here. Star Fox Zero, which it could have been a great game. I showed this to my friend of 15 years. He was here yesterday. He picked us up from the airport, and man, all I got to say...
All you have to do is describe the look on this man's face. What are you talking about?
Dre was not happy. Dre was not happy at all. And he was like, I would take this back. Why do you still have this game? And then we played the co-op mode, and he was even more pissed off.
If you can call it a co-op mode. What is it, like mommy mode?
I think I call it mom mode. Mm-hmm. But it's... I don't know. Nintendo, they need stuff to be mixed up. They need new management. They need new people working there. They need younger people working there. I always call them this, and I will never stop. They are the granddaddies of gaming, and they show it every single time that they bring out a console. Like, oh, guys, just don't worry about it. We know what we're doing. We'll release this stuff, and we're going to bring back the core gamer, and we're going to do stuff, and we're going to...
It's gotten to the point where literally the Wii U's been out for almost 4 years, and it still doesn't have the features that Xbox 360 and Xbox Live had in 2005. As a fan of Nintendo, how are y'all not pissed off about that? Why are y'all not pissed off that cell phones back in 2008 had more features than the Wii U in 2012?
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Like,
this is what really pisses me off, because like, there were people in the community who wanted to fight for a better Nintendo. Mm-hmm. What's it called, Nintendo Redirect or something? Mm-hmm. Right? There were people who wanted to say, hey, listen, we love you, Nintendo, but we are royally pissed off what you're doing. Yet people got against Shokyo and guys like that. Oh, well, we don't need to. We don't need these.
Were you mad? Were you mad?
Man, no. No. Listen, I know a lot of people are waking up and they're realizing that, hey, Nintendo... Man. Listen, there's another phrase you said. Nintendo is the side piece of gaming?
Yes, they are the side piece. Because why would any self-respecting gamer own only a Nintendo console? Because if you do that, you're missing out on so much. And I say this, somebody that I know that streams, I'm not going to say his name here, but somebody I know that streams and I'm pretty cool with, he is a huge Nintendo fan. But he's recently got himself a PS4 and has been playing some PS4 stuff as well. So it's like,
Listen,
come on.
At this point, yeah, you can like Nintendo because of nostalgia, but realistically, what are they doing for gaming? When was the last high-profile Nintendo game that lit the world on fire, that set the world on fire, that said, hey, listen, this game is awesome, this is why you need to buy a Wii U. This generation, all we've gotten is a Mario Kart. Oh, wow, a Wii game. 2 Mario games. Oh, wow, Wii games. Friggin' the only new games that we got were Splatoon, which, I mean, I haven't played, I shat on upon release, but I will say this, that is a genuinely new game.
Yeah.
And another remake of Star Fox.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, but all I got to say, just ending this off, is I'm not happy as a Nintendo fan.
Can we talk about the NX for a second? The lack of?
We already did.
No, can we talk about how people are thinking that if they don't show it at E3, people could be more interested in it?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, okay, E3, a lot of people thinking that E3 is like, oh, it doesn't matter, they can do a direct on their own, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they can do a direct on their own, but E3, those few days, that is when everyone, not just Nintendo fans, are paying attention to what's happening in gaming. That's when stockholders are paying attention to see what's going on so they can, put more money into you or take money away. And Nintendo took this opportunity and was like, nope, Zelda. That's all we're gonna talk about, and we're not gonna show you why to be excited for our console that comes out in March.
This console comes out in March. There's no incentive for people to buy this system, and what's even worse is that why do we have people saying that? Oh well, Nintendo just needs to make a good first impression because look what happened with Microsoft and the Xbox One. Listen, that's not our problem. That's their problem. They have to make a good first impression. We shouldn't sit here damage controlling them that, oh, we have to pay another $400 to get a game. And it's just for like, what? Are we going to get another 3-month drought like it was with the Wii U when it came out?
Oh, my God. But remember, they learned from their mistake with the 3DS.
And they learned from their mistake with the Wii U? And now with the NX? And this...
It's a never-ending cycle of failure.
I don't... As a person who started off with the Super Nintendo... and seeing the amount of games that released on that and comparing it to the Wii U, this is disappointing.
It's very sad. Very sad. But anything else you want to talk about?
I'm just surprised that they didn't announce some sort of cross-play or cross-buy where you buy something on the Wii U and you get it on the 3DS.
Cross-buy?
Yeah.
What is that? Cross-buy is a discount on some games if you have already bought it before, which means the system is communicating and sees what you bought and gives you a discount.
Nintendo's not a very forward-thinking company. If Sony in 2008 or whatever, they can make you buy a game on PS3, you can play it on your PSP, you can play it on your PSP, and you can play it on your Vita, yet Nintendo makes you rebuy the games for 3DS at a discounted price for new features.
My thing,
how?
What I want from the NX, which I don't plan on buying at this moment, but what I want from the NX is for it to be a competent gaming system in 2017. It needs to have features, and it needs to, honestly, it just needs to have features. If it has the features for the developers, the more developers will actually buy stuff. I mean, not buy stuff, they'll produce stuff for it. And Nintendo fans, hey, guess what? You want your consoles to be better? You want more support? Support third-party developers. I'm going to show one game that I'm pretty sure a lot of you didn't get, which you really should have. Where is it? Why didn't you buy it? Why? See it?
Didn't it just hit 1 million like a month or so ago?
Something like that, and it's like, why didn't they buy this game? I even have the bad one, that the other one that came with this, the other one from Platinum.
Wonderful 101.
Wonderful 101, which was a good idea, hindered by the control scheme. This one is not hindered by the control scheme. This one is an awesome freaking third party, well, second party now game for them. And you didn't buy it. So if you haven't bought it yet, you need to buy this and buy third party games. This is something that other console owners on PlayStation and Xbox want. This is, they envy the Wii U because we have this and they don't. And you don't go out and buy it and support it. And that shows Nintendo and it shows third-party developers that why waste our time with them when all they want is Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong.
I mean, everyone keeps saying that the reason third parties are scared of Nintendo is because gamers only buy Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong, and that's all y'all do is buy Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong. The only reason I think some of these games on Wii U sold is because there was nothing available. Like Splatoon. That was like, what, the first online multiplayer game from Nintendo in 2015?
Something like that. Something that, it's straight up online, and it's sad. So so that's the thing. Before anybody comes into this video saying, "Oh, you're a fraud," and he doesn't have a Wii U, so they'll say a lot of stuff about that.
Hell no, I don't want a Wii U.
Before anybody tries to say you're a fraud and you don't know because you don't even have the games, stay tuned, because there's about to be a collection video showing all the stuff that I've got and I've supported this console and Nintendo with.
Speaking of funny things with Wonderful 101, I'm gonna keep saying this until I die. Whose bright idea was it to release it on the day of GTA 5?
Oh, Nintendo, why you do these things? Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. Tundex, NeoGamespark.
Yeah.
We're out. And peace. You do yours over there.
Oh no, my battery died.
That's what I thought.
I see the camera.